Well, first of all, it's a Tim Burton movie, so it's beautiful, it's poetic, it's lyrical, it's moving. It's kind of a modern fairy tale. All the characters are very interesting, very unusual, and it's kind of like it's very Tim Burton in the way that you have this kind of outsider, has trouble fitting in, and he goes on this journey, and he ends up kind of in a place where his strangeness is celebrated. So yeah, Miss Peregrine is kind of like a strange Mary Poppins. First of all, she is the children's guardian. She looks after them, and she kind of protects them from horrible monsters who are in the outside world. And she has two peculiarities. She can transform into a bird of prey, a peregrine falcon. But she also is able to manipulate time so that the last 24 hours can be lived again. So she's kind of like she's a character, yeah. Yeah, the story's quite complex. Yeah, she just stops the time before a bomb is about to hit the house every night, and it's the children's highlight of the day because they literally see the time going backwards right before their eyes, so it's all super exciting. Peculiars because they have special abilities, and in the outside world they would be seen as monsters, as freaks, but in this place their witness is seen as something beautiful and special. I think, yeah, absolutely. Everybody will, I think, identify with the characters. We all feel a bit strange, and maybe sometimes we don't say it because we have to be all fine and strong. But I think it's wonderful to confess sometimes that you're a bit vulnerable, that you feel strange. I mean, at least I'm drawn to people who are a bit different and admit it, I mean, it was a big appeal to me. It's kind of the first time that I'm working with so many children. To play just a mother figure, not just a love interest. And I was the one intimidated at the beginning, like, oh my God, I have to play with all these children. Do I have enough authority? Will I be credible? But it worked out really well. They were very professional, really kind to me, very focused. Right. I just love watching them. They're so full of grace, and our children are always so spontaneous, and they live in the moment. I mean, first of all, Tim is such an amazing filmmaker, very unique, and a poet. So, first of all, oh my God, it's wonderful, but he's so simple as well. It's very easy to work with him because he's open to ideas. There's no ego. It's just, he really will take anything you give him. There's a lot of fun on set, actually. He laughs a lot. He paces a lot. He speaks with his hands. It's just like a big family. He works very often with the same people, and it's just, there's no pressure. It's just a delight. And the thing that was good also in this project is that it's inspired by Ransom Riggs' novel. So we had like a base, we had the book, we had the photographs, those black and white odd pictures. That they were actually so Tim Burton. I think Ransom Riggs and Burton they have the same universe. Yes, it is very near Antwerp. It is a surreal house, actually, because you think it's been designed by Tim Burton. I don't know if it's typically Dutch or something. I don't know. Flemish. I don't know. It's so gothic, and the garden was amazing as well. They added all those animal topiaries. it was kind of like a feeling of being in Edward Scissorhands movie. So you're like, you are in a Tim Burton movie. Judi Dench plays a woman bird called an imbrine, like myself. So she is also, her function, she protects children in another loop. And she comes and visits us in our loop. And it's interesting because I play a bird of prey. I'm a peregrine falcon, and she plays an avocet bird, which is a very fragile, nervous bird. You know, my character is quite strong. So the two of us in the same scene was interesting because she's all, you know, kind of anxious, and me, I'm like kind of focused and strong, and it was fun. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I had two transformations. One was on the ground, and the other one was kind of like supposed to be a tower. And I'm not very comfortable with heights, so I had to swallow and say, I will die for Tim Burton, I'm ready. And I survived, so it's good. Yeah, Mr. Barron is a scary character, a bit like the boogeyman. And it was so wonderful to be able to interact with him because he's so kind of, he brought a lot of, he's very edgy, you know, I mean, and he's such an amazing actor, so it was a nice contrast with my character who is so British and uptight, and him, you know, coming in our house, so the two of us, you know, kind of interacting was very interesting.